The International Monetary Fund has predicted that Nigeria's economic growth will fall from 3.2% in 2023 to 3.0% in 2024. This is as it 3.2% economic growth projection for 2023 in its recent World Economic Outlook update. In its World Economic Outlook, a rocky recovery, which is 2023 April report released on Tuesday, the IMF improved the country's 2024 economic growth projection to 3.0% from the 2.9% it stated it in January update. It stated in a table that Nigeria's economic growth by 3.3% in 2022. According to Washington-based lender, global economic growth is expected to fall from 3.4% in 2022 to 2.8% in 2023. The IMF said the economic prospect of emerging market and developing economies are on average stronger than those of advanced economies, although these prospects vary, adding that on average, growth is expected to be 3.9% in 2023 and to rise to 4.2% in 2024. The federal government will impose $49 million, which is approximately 22 billion naira fine on oil and gas firm operating onshore for flaring 24 billion standard cubic feet of gas valued at about 40 billion naira, which is approximately $86 million between January and February 2023. According to latest gas flare data by National Oil Spill Detection and Response Agency, the companies operating onshore will pay the penalty for violating the gas flaring rule. The agency said companies operating onshore flared 24.5 billion standard cubic feet of gas valued at $85.8 million with $49 million penalty payable. Gas is burnt off or flared as part of the oil production process. However, the federal government had in recent times led campaigns for gas monetization as against flaring. The report said companies flared 19.14 billion standard cubic feet of gas in January and 14.04 billion standard cubic feet of gas in February 2023, contributed 1.3 million tons of carbon dioxide emission with power generation potential of 2,500 gigawatt hours. On the other hand, companies operating offshore flared 25.8 billion standard cubic feet of gas valued at 90 million, capable of generating 2,600 gigawatt hours of electricity and had an equivalent of 1.4 million tons of carbon dioxide emission. The price of premium motor spirit, popularly called petrol, has risen by 81% in the past 3 years, according to the National Bureau of Statistics. This came as findings shows that federal government has paid about 5.83 trillion naira subsidy on petroleum products. NBC data show that between February 2020 and February 2023, the price of fuel rose from 1,145.41 naira per liter to 263.76 naira per liter. The NBC report stated that the average retail price paid by consumers for premium motor spirit in February 2023 was 263.76 naira, indicating a 54.76% increase when compared to the value recorded in February 2022, which is 170 naira 0.42 kobo. Likewise, comparing the average price with the previous month, which is January 2023, the The average retail price increased by 2.58% from 257.12 kobo. On the onset of 2020, the average price paid by consumers for petrol increased by 0.08% year-on-year and month-on-month by 0.03% to 145.41 naira in February 2020 from 145.37 naira in January 2020, according to the NBC. At the same time, the federal government had paid about 134 billion naira as fuel subsidy payment. In the last 3 years, fuel subsidy has gone from 134 billion naira in 2020 to 1.4 trillion naira in 2021 and 4.39 trillion naira in 2022 and a projected 3.63 trillion naira by June of 2023. Leading to a total of 5.8 trillion naira in subsidy payments, excluding the figures for 2023. The federal government on Tuesday said it is working to remove multiple taxation on roads to promote free movement of goods within the country. The government said that multiple taxation on road was against ECOWAS rules and regulations. The Minister of Transport, Muazu Sambo, spoke at the 10th National Delegation Conference of the Road Transport Employers Association of Nigeria in Abuja, where the National President of the Association, Dr. Musa Taitaboki, was returned re-elected for his second tenure. Sambo said they are in touch with several states, and after the last road monitoring exercise, the notes are yet to come in full, but they will discuss with the state commissioners of transport over the issue of multiple taxation. The Minister of Women Affairs, Pauline Tallinn, who was also present at the conference, urged the association to enlighten its members on issue of gender-based violence, which often occurred in motor parks. The Corps Marshal of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Daudu Biu, represented by the Corps Public Education Officer, Bisi Kazim, attributed to the upsurge in road crashes to night journeys due to poor visibility, fatigue, and overspeeding, and called on road users to exercise caution and avoid night journeys as much as possible. Up ahead, shareholders fought virtual meetings provision in Business Facilitation Act.